Focus. I mean, what does a car that cost 20 grand in 2003 actually feel like compared to today's standard, and what's the car actually like? I mean, to me, I think it's wicked. Obviously 212 horsepower these made from the factory, which, to be fair, back in the day, 2003 was pretty much up there. It was really good power. Now I think a lot of people have mentioned, I mean, I do a lot of reading on forums and speak to owners and kind of get their feedback and see how they're feeling about the cars and the plus points and the negatives. And a thing that was raised to me quite a few times was some people didn't like the diff. Now the diff that Ford put in the RS was quite an active diff, if you like. It was quite track focused. So what you'll feel is, which I've found, is on hard acceleration, the diff really wants to fight you. You can feel the car kind of pulling left to right, trying to kind of get traction. I mean, 212 horsepower doesn't sound like a lot, but I mean, the way this car puts its power down, it still feels a relatively quick car by today's standards. Off the roundabout here, if you just give it a little. Would I own a one? Yeah, of course I would. Would I drive it every day? Probably not. Dave, the owner of this car, is exactly the same. It doesn't get a hard time, the car. He drives it properly, but it only gets used a couple of times a week. And again, back to what I said previously, it does feel very fresh. It's a very, very good car, this one. Today we're here to celebrate the splendour that is the Mark 1 Focus RS. An absolutely tremendous car. To us, myself and Dan have had a good discussion about this. This is what we call Ford's comeback king. So, back in the day, Ford ruled the scene. Sapphire Cosworths, Escort Cosworths, RS Turbos, 3i, Series 1s. Back in the day, that they basically ruled everything. They were a fantastic car, and as far as the scene goes, Ford are the only people to be seen in. So the RS to us is basically the modern day attempt of kind of getting that ownership back that Ford had back in the day. The RS itself, these here, we've had a bit of a look around on the forums and stuff, and we find that there's 2,147 of these released for sale in the UK. Now, a bit of trivia for you Ford head guys is, we know now there was only 1,900 registered. So our question is, where's the rest gone? If you know, feel free to inform us. I'm sure there's a lot of Ford heads out there who'll know the statistics and know the facts and stuff, so we'd be interested to hear that. So if you've got any feedback, that's great. So this car in particular, again, we're just celebrating the RS in general, but this is a great example to show you guys. So this is a subscriber's car who wanted to be featured. Belongs to a gentleman called Dave Hansen. A bit of background on Dave, bit of a Ford head, has had Fords through the years, Cosworths, RS Turbos, some of them tuned, some of them standard, and his last one was a fully restored white H-plate RS Turbo. Dave loved the car, but he found it a little bit lackluster and found that he wanted more from it, and wanted something he could jump in, hot hatches, drive, turn the key at work. As you know with the Fords guys, they're not the most reliable thing in the world. They are enjoyable, but they're not always the best for reliability. So the RS, modern day power, for me this is a good crossover. So from an old school car coming into perspective in 2002, 2003, when things were starting to change a little bit, and Ford brought us this. So the things that we like about this particular car, I mean, this here light up any car park. I mean, just look at it, it's absolutely stunning. It's a low owner example. Dave paid quite a lot of money for this car, and you can see why. It's done 60-odd thousand miles, has all the original things like its history, its old tax disc, it's got both of its keys, genuine Ford history with stamps all the way through. If you're going to own an RS and you're looking for value-wise, this is the kind of thing that you're wanting, guys. This car in particular itself, I think, will set a soaring value in years to come, and it's something that's worth looking after. So the car itself is a factory standard example, and what you'll see on there as well at the front, the wheels, absolutely timeless. Very, very simple design, very sleek, they do look very well. Brembo brakes as standard from the factory as well. Again, Ford just coming into modern day style things to stop the car well. The Brembos work absolutely amazing. Coming around the car, at the back, nice little exhaust. Nothing too flash. It's quite a subtle sound, it's quite a quiet exhaust. Obviously nice RS badge, which is very familiar with you guys at the back there as well. Up and down the side, the car's just absolutely fantastic. Doesn't matter which angle you look at the car from, it's just phenomenal. It's very tidy. We've yet to pick a dent or a scratch out. It's that good of a car. The underside of the car, which obviously we won't show you, everything's powder coated. It's been stripped down and sort of given a new lease of life. The car, from what we can see, is on its original paint, which again is a massive plus point if you own one of these guys. It's fantastic to see, it really is. front, quite an aggressive front end. Again, that lovely little RS badge that you see. Just a fantastic looking car. We're here today, obviously, at Penshaw Monument. We've popped into the park as well, so you'll see a bit of drone footage flying around the monument. And what we're going to provide you today as well is some lovely drone footage going up through the park. We'll do some pulls in the car so you can see how it performs. We've got some great interior shots. I hope you like it and obviously appreciate what we've got here. Again, thanks very much.